All right, guys, I just want to upload another version of solving the problem I gave in class. So just to remind everybody, the problem is if theta is in Q3 and sine theta is negative 3 over 4, find cosine of 2 theta. So we talked about one way, let me do another way. So we know that another way to express cosine 2 theta is 2 cosine squared theta minus 1, which simplifies to 2 times the quantity cosine theta, whatever that is, squared minus 1. So for us to solve this, we need to find out what cosine theta is. How are we going to do that? Well, they told me that sine theta was negative 3 over 4, which tips me off to do a general right triangle, which is what we have done over here. So I know that here's theta, here's my right angle. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's 3 over 4. Remember, we don't put the negative sign on the triangle. That just indicates that I'm in quadrant 3 when sine is always negative. I then say, well, here's side A down here. And I know that a squared plus b squared is 9, 3 squared is 9, equals c squared. Hypotenuse is 4, 4 squared is 16. Minus 9 on both sides, a squared equals 7. Square root of both sides, a equals square root of 7. Now we know cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine is square root of 7 divided by 4. As I've put here, square root of 7 divided by 4. Now again, this is negative because I'm in Q3. Now I'm going to, of course, have it squared. So let me square both sides. Let me square both the numerator and the denominator. Square root of 7 squared is obviously 7. 4 squared is 16. Negative sign drops away because it's negative times a negative is a positive. We've got the 2 out front and the 1 here. Time to multiply 2 times 7 to get 14. 16, of course, stays the same, minus 1. When we're subtracting fractions, we need to get a common denominator, which I've done below. Common denominator is 16. So now I've got 16 over 16 is the same as 1. So 14 over 16 minus 16 over 16 equals negative 2 over 16. Another way of expressing that is negative 1 over 8, which is the exact same answer we got using the previous method. Let me zoom out so everybody can see the whole view. And with that, you've now seen version 2 of how to solve this problem.